this episode of the Reset Button. This is going to be on May 1st because we couldn't hold out to May 4th and we hate Star Wars.
Speak for yourself.
Welcome,
Well,
one and all. Actually, I love Star Wars. I'm an absolute liar. I'm crazy for Star Wars. Maybe not as crazy as Johnny, but I'm pretty crazy for Star Wars. But we're not going to talk about Star Wars
crazy
today.
for that Kylo. Damn it.
Whoa. We're already getting wild here. It's already happening here. This is episode 33, an ode to pricing. I wonder why it's going to be an ode to pricing. We're going to talk about prices that we've recently paid. We're going to be talking about prices that dropped pretty hard today and future pricing that we're not looking forward to. It's going to be that plus plenty more right here on this episode. And of course, this is always a three-person panel here. You all know who I am. I don't need to introduce myself. But if you're listening and not watching, and maybe you haven't heard of me before, first off, my camera is already screwed up live. Awesome.
Damn it! I was gonna be like, how it was a countdown to when camera freeze.
Woo! I am Reset Patrick. I've been doing this.
Oh, man.
I know. It's great. I'll get an upgrade at some point so we can fix this, guys. At some point. But the reset button, first off, since we're getting closer to spring/summer, 20 years of reset, or 20, excuse me, I'm crazy. 10 years of Reset Press. So that's exciting. And first off, thank you all for joining us with this, listening to our banter and complaints, and putting up with my camera each and every time we go live. We appreciate it. But here,
You have like such a power pose in the freeze. It looks great. So it's not like it's not a derp face by any means.
Well, that's good. At least I'm not looking silly for everybody. I'm looking decent at least.
That's a good pause. In this day and nature, like you can like go frame by frame on any video and find like a really bad pause on someone. That's a good pause to have.
No, that is.
Well, let's introduce everybody else here. Here's the one who maybe attacked the younglings. I don't know. Did he go to the dark side, Johnny Chase?
Oh.
I could, because my Vader sabers were right behind me.
Don't do it. It's not a good idea.
Although Anakin did hit everyone with the blue saber, so
that's
true.
Didn't
go right till later.
Oh my gosh. They had the episode 3 thing recently in the theater, and apparently people were doing reactions to like killing the younglings in the theater. It was like a thing. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, that was
Sith Lord Johnny.
I kind of wanted to go to that, but like, but from recent videos I've seen of how people react in theaters, I don't know if it's like if it's in Canada, but like people are pretty respectable in theaters for the most part of my experiences.
What? No chicken jockey? What are you talking about?
Like,
can we talk about the Minecraft movie too? Okay, sorry, move on.
I've seen it.
Okay.
I didn't see it, and I don't.
Johnny, speak. Okay, Johnny, speak. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I was thinking of going to see it, but I was just like, do I really want to pay $20 to go see a movie in theater I've already seen 1,000 times? Probably not. No.
No, it's worth it.
Okay, my wife just came in with her saber.
Oh no!
I think it's ready for May the 4th, eh?
Yeah. I guess he wants this one. Okay, I'll go get mine here.
And while we're preparing lightsabers, it's not even May the 4th. You're already getting this kind of content. You lucky dogs. All right, let's see it.
Oh, it's on purple too. Look at that.
Purple. Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
Yeah. Those are cool and they look expensive.
Yeah, these are these ones are the basic hilts. They're about $100. We got them off of yeah, it's from power off. It's from a group called X Sabers. So they are stunt sabers. So like these are like really hard plastic. Like these are meant to fight with these. But like you can program it to like there's like preset stuff on here, so you can be any color, any sound effect. It also has like a bunch of motion stuff on there, so like twisting it will switch. There's like presets on there for like, oh, it's like the Dark Order and it's like a red color or stuff like that. So like that's just like for the basic. I'll show it off there. Like that's the most generic lightsaber hilt you could get. You can get ones that look like Luke Skywalker's or Darth Vader's or Ahsoka's or whatever, but those end up being around like the $350 to $600 range. But one of the cool things is with my wife and I's hilts is that if you take one of the bottoms off, you can screw the two hilts together and make a double-edged lightsaber if you wanted to.
Hilt for mine is purple.
Ooh, do it.
Well, I can't right now. It's gonna take too much stuff there.
Yours and
that's what I just said.
Missed it.
Yeah.
I gotta remember.
Anyways, I went off track there. That's
Yep. But we had to do it because May the 4th, it's just around the corner. I think it just has to happen.
Lots of Star Wars content as always in Fortnite coming tomorrow. So we're super stoked for that too.
Oh God.
Yeah. And we're going to go over to the next.
Let's go to the list before I get distracted again.
We got someone who thought the banana slammer was a great idea. Here's Liz.
What's up, nerds? I'm feeling Magfest right now. I don't know. I saw the Minecraft movie. Let me tell you guys, it's like not terrible. Okay, it's not terrible. It's silly as shit, but you'll enjoy. Like just like know it's a silly movie because it's a silly movie about Minecraft. It was fun. I don't know what else. Ask me any question. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at right now.
I'm just surprised you accepted that I said that you thought the banana slammer was great. I am surprised by that.
I don't know.
I find it funny that right now there's because Minecraft is still in theaters. I find it so funny that right now there's technically 2 video game movies going on at the same time in theaters.
Oh, I need to see Until Dawn so badly. You guys know I'm gonna tear it apart. I'm that bitch that 100% of that game. I'm that person. I'm a super. This is the hashtag I'm trying to like make work on the internet, but no one's picked up on it. I'm a hashtag super massive super simp. Been trying to get this ball rolling for like over 5 years. I'm the only one who uses it. Anyway, I will go see that movie. Maybe this next week. I'm so busy right now. I haven't been seeing movies like I usually do. But I will tell you about that later. We'll see how it is.
I haven't been to theater in forever, but then again, when you have a kiddo, that makes it that much harder to do. But I want to see the Minecraft movie, even though I've heard it's terrible. Fine, sure, whatever. I'm the same guy.
Ooh, it's funny.
I'm the same guy that when everybody kept telling me Morbius is the worst thing ever. Don't watch this movie. Your eyes are brought out. I watched it. I'm fucking blind now, but I watched it. So I don't mind seeing a craptastic movie just so I could say, yeah, I saw it and here's what I think. So it might turn out to be what I've heard from some people. It's so bad it's hilarious. And I love a good movie like that where it's just so dumb that it's just fun.
It's just a silly movie. Like that's all it is. Like it's not any deeper than that. So just like know that going in.
I mean, dumb
fun
we're
not gonna take a game. We're not gonna take a movie based on Minecraft to be ultra serious.
Yeah, it's the same with like
Bing, bing.
A lot of people have like some really negative views on Detective Pikachu, but I fucking love that movie. I think it's great.
Oh no, everyone likes that movie. I don't hear shit about it. So same concept. Except for they didn't do Danny DeVito, so L.
Scott Tawaz was talking
no
shit
Danny
about
DeVito
it.
Voice acting.
I heard Scott Tawaz say bad things. Damn it, Scott.
Is there anything
well, he's not an RPG guy, remember? He's not an RPG guy.
He's also not a Pokemon guy. Which it just breaks my heart.
Yeah, because he's not an RPG guy. Duh. Come on.
Oh, is that gonna like have to set fire for a new debate, like the traditional Japanese RPG, JRPG versus Pokemon? Oh, I don't think we can get into that right now.
No. No.
Oh my god,
right,
that's a topic
let's get
for
to our
another
first
time.
subject, Patrick.
We're
cheesing too much.
We have to get to the first subject because a little something crazy happened in between the last episode and now. There were some Switch 2 pre-orders and everything went to hell in a handbasket. I mean, stop me if you've heard of this. There was a bit of a problem, just a little bit of a problem when it came to the Switch 2 pre-orders.
Way.
It was just a little bit of a fucking mess. I don't know if you heard. But
no way.
My Twitter feed that day was just filled with people saying, got it, I can't believe I got it. With other people like, I can't believe this. I was in line for this long. This is bullshit. There were a few people that said that they got their order, and then got a cancellation email just an hour or so later. It was just lunacy. Absolute insanity going on all at once. After we heard from Nintendo that they were putting fail-safes in place, that they were doing what they needed to do to, in their words, make sure Switch 2 got in the hands of gamers. And then, here we go with this. And so, the timeline continues and it gets even crazier. Because after this happens, and of course you start to see people are scalping, they are putting it on eBay. I've seen prices ranging from $1,000 to $2,000. Like, it got crazy quick. All of a sudden, additional pre-order stock just appeared out of nowhere. At one point, randomly on a Saturday, there was no announcement, no expectation. No one knew this was going to happen. All of a sudden, Wario64 and similar Twitter accounts were like, hey, there's pre-order available. Just out of the blue. And so Johnny over there was able to get his pre-order that day, the first day.
Ooh.
Well, that's different. Like the pre-orders that were coming out, that was just for the US. So can I tell you from a Canadian perspective how it went?
Yes, please.
So
please.
I was up that night. It was 1 a.m. my time when they went live. I was waiting, just trying to snipe it. So like, I had Amazon open and Walmart open because the other retailer I knew that was doing pre-orders was Best Buy, which they weren't doing it until 9 a.m. that morning. So Amazon kept crashing. By the time that they got working, it wasn't a traditional pre-order. It was an invitation to pre-order, which they haven't gone live yet. If they have, I haven't gotten an email for it.
Oh, okay.
So like that was different. Walmart had it so that you had to stop bots, you had to hold down a button to like kind of get in line or get into the cart. There are several points where I had one in the cart, and then because I was waiting too long, it exited me out and kicked it out of the cart. So by the time the website finally loaded up, all the pre-orders were gone. So I thought I was out. Then I woke up the next morning, 9 a.m., went on the Best Buy. The entire site crashed. No one could log in. No one could do anything. It wasn't until I got to work that day around noontime that the website started working again, and absolutely no problem. Got in, got the pre-order, got my order number. I am good to go for the 5th. We got the Donkey Kong bundle, or not Donkey Kong bundle, the Mario Kart bundle, because going to cost way too much to get a single Switch and then get Donkey Kong. Or why do you keep saying Donkey Kong? Oh, it's because I was playing that ROM hack earlier that I was in Donkey Kong World. So Donkey Kong's on my brain right now. Plus, Bonanza's coming out like a month after the Switch launch there. But no, Mario Kart World Tour. Mario Kart. What is that? I can't talk. Mario Kart World. No tour.
No
Mario
tour.
Kart World. I got that bundle because getting the Switch 2 by itself and then getting Mario Kart World separately would be way too expensive. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, so got that. Hopefully I don't have any porch pirates come by. I'm probably going to be taking that day off so I can actually, make sure I'm here to receive the product. But then again, it's on Thursday, so wife might be here early enough to grab it. But we'll see. Yeah, I never got a console at launch before, so this should be interesting.
Oh,
hopefully
oh my gosh, what a blessing.
Hopefully I don't end up in a Croby Cat video where the thing bricks on the first day and I'm like, all right, I can't do anything. The magnets don't work and my Switch 2 is broken.
And maybe
and
it'll
I'll
be
be on
like
that giant compilation with
makes me-
everyone else.
So excited though.
it is, but I hope you're not like the people
Like
who
it's
got
your
the
time to
original
get
Switch.
it at launch.
Like the people who got the original Switch and somehow like slid the Joy-Con things on the wrong way.
Yeah.
You saw
I
those videos?
love
Like how?
I
How
love,
would they
I,
do
I,
that?
I love
fucked
that
up.
compilation. That's why I said like Kurobi Cat makes those compilations. I love those. Like I saw one where it was the which was
How?
the news group of the Rooster Teeth, and watching Ashley and Bernie do it, and he put them on backwards. He's like, oh, it's stuck. Like, how did you break this? It's like I
How?
thought I did it right.
I
Just didn't
really
line
don't
up
know how
the
you
plus
manage
and
that.
minus.
Oh boy.
No, you do it too fast. You're not paying attention.
I guess so. I just
Yeah.
wow. But no, that's exciting to hear that that's going to be like the first day one launch console for you. I'm trying to think if I ever. I don't think I have.
Yeah, because like for me, everything else has been like months to years post launch. Because like growing up, like we didn't get a Nintendo until like the Super Nintendo was hot on its heels, and we didn't get a Super Nintendo until close to the end of its lifespan. We would just like rent or borrow it. And then after that, most of them I got close to launch, if at all possible.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's
I
a
think they're
lot
closest
that
to
I got
Yeah,
close to launch, but I don't think I ever
Yeah.
got launch. Like
I
PS4, I got. Do you remember the White Destiny bundle? Like when that was fairly new.
yeah, that was a compilation.
Yeah, so that's the one I got there. Xbox One, I was way late to the party. Wii U, I didn't really jump on until I saw Tropical Freeze and was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!" And no,
Oh,
didn't get it with any of the current ones either.
Yeah,
This would be
I've
the first for me too.
in my adult life, I've been very intensely on top of getting consoles day one. So when the Wii came out, I got that within like the first like 5-6 months. My parents like had to wait outside in line and gave it to my birthday when it came out like a few months later.
With
So
the Wii,
that was like an
more
early
impossible
one.
to get.
Oh God, I remember.
Oh yeah. But we did get it, so that was cool. And then I got the Wii U at launch because I'm that person. I don't know. The Switch at launch. And then I got the PS4 at launch for free.
What?
I had the hookup.
Nice.
I got it for free, but I was not impressed with this PS4, so I didn't really play it a lot. I don't know. The PS4 just fucking sucks. The PS5, and I got the PS5 at launch, which seems like impossible thinking about like COVID and everything, but I was just on top of that shit. And I found so many PS5s for people when they were not found. But like the PS5 wowed me compared to the PS4. I don't know. PS5 is awesome. And I got the Vita at launch for free.
Nice.
And then I didn't really care about DS or 3DS. I got those much later. So, and then Xbox. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Okay.
Yeah,
Move on.
I agree entirely. We'll get to more of that here in a bit. So where were we? Okay, we were talking about the Canadian part. So continuing on with the Switch 2 pre-order. So around Saturday, just out of the blue, out of nowhere, we start hearing that there's some in stock, which, I mean, nobody expected like a restock or anything like that. I have no idea how you have a pre-order, get completely sold out, and then there's more stock. I don't know, but it happened about the very next day. Very strange. I tried to get in there and it just wasn't working, so I gave up. An hour later, I saw another tweet from somebody. It wasn't Mario 64, but someone who said, "Keep trying, they're there." I said, "Oh, okay, fine." Went in and tried to do a Walmart pre-order again, and it actually went through because it asked me if I wanted a protection plan. Like, oh fuck, really? It
Hell
just
yeah.
went through there really quick because I was like, oh shit, it's happening. And hit it, did the purchase. I'm like, okay, cool. Got it on my account, got it on my credit card, good to go. All is well. Until I found out not entirely. So here's a story I
Oh,
was about to tell you guys off air where I got into a little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble. So a big purchase like that, you put it on the credit card. I forgot that recently we had to do some grocery pickup, and I signed out of my account, signed into the wife's account, and that didn't go on the credit card. That pulled directly out of the bank.
Oops.
You're like
Whoops.
500 short, man. Oh no.
Yeah, because I went and told her, I'm like, I got the pre-order, but it kind of pulled on your account. I didn't see. I was just going too fast. She said, okay, well, you need to let me know when the 500 is about to pull out and when the pre-order is going to happen. And I was like, well, that's the thing. It kind of already did.
Boiling water. Ah!
Yeah, that was a that was a moment.
But she understands, though, right?
I am not dead. I am here to report that I am not dead. So good to go.
Oh my god, that's mortifying.
It's just one of those
Oh my
situations
God.
where it's like that emotional roller coaster where you're like, yes, this is great. And you're like, oh, fuck, no.
Yeah. I kind of had that after I ordered, because like the thing was is that I forgot my login to Best Buy, so I was kind of in the panic. I was like, fuck. I was like, all right, I'll do this as a guest. I got it as a guest, and then before I could screenshot the app to confirm my order number, and like not knowing that they were going to email me, but I was like, what if there's a chance they don't, and I don't get the order number, and I forget, and all this, and then like the app crashed, and I thought I was losing. I was like, oh crap, I better go in and do it. I almost pre-ordered a second one, which almost scared me. But I was just like, I was on my
Hook
colleagues.
me
I was
up.
like, bro, I was like, where's my email? Where's my email? I was like, oh, sometimes the email will take about 24 hours to get processed. I was like, all right, I'll wait. I'll try to be patient.
No.
It confirmed it near the end of my shift. I was like, oh my god, thank God, I got it. We're ready to go.
Yes.
I will tell you a funny story though about someone that I was following who was all high on himself because he pre-ordered 2 from Walmart, and they have a 1 per household.
They sure
But
do.
Not only did he think he did that, he stupidly, because someone in his chat was like, "Hey, if you can procure a Switch 2, I'll gift 20 subs to the channel." This individual is very hard up for money, always, every single day.
Oh no.
So he stupidly screenshotted his email and said, look, here's my email, here's my confirmation, here's my order number, here's all this.
Oh no.
Also, he doxed himself, but he's been doxed before. But it's just like, the order number was right there, right? And immediately, his biggest detractors went and, well, apparently the story goes that Walmart already canceled his orders because you can't order 2 at the same time.
Correct.
But because it's him, people easily went in and were just like, oh yeah, here's my email, this is my order number, please cancel it. Okay, it's canceled.
Oh my god.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We're not going to say his name.
Yeah, I won't mention the name. If you know, you know.
Which brings me
That's
into
funny.
my conspiracy theory that I have. And
Wait.
Oh, right.
I didn't get a Switch 2 pre-order. I didn't get one, you guys. Ugh.
I'm so
That's
sorry. Oh, is that your story?
I was
Boyle?
actually like doing my job and working, and I've had so much fuck around time as of late at work. And of course, the one time I was just like actually doing my job was when the Switch pre-orders went up. But I'm not going to stress about it. I will get one. I'm good at this shit. I'm good at finding things. So there's a way. I will get it during the summer. I swear.
You'll get it. You'll get it. Especially.
I'm not too worried. Whatever.
Yeah.
With what I was about to say, because it's not a conspiracy theory I came up with, not in the least. It's one I came across, and like there is some evidence to this. The theory being that they are hardcore going after anybody who is trying to scalp this stuff. Like if you have people that are putting it up on eBay or doing like Johnny suggested, where they're trying to skate around the only 1 per person thing with multiple emails, different cards, different stuff like that. The theory is that they are these retailers probably by instructions from Nintendo, because Nintendo promised that this would be happening. If they're linking like anything to show that somebody is violating this, they're canceling your stuff, just outright canceling. And the only reason why I believe that there's something to this is I don't know how you have a day where pre-order goes live and it's out of stock like that, and then there's stock available the very next day. Confirmed because I was able to get one. So if there's any truth to this, hats off to Nintendo. I mean, we were all super mad at first because, geez, that was a mess.
Mm.
But if they're putting the legwork in behind the scenes and they're actually doing what they promised they would do by working and interacting with these retailers to make sure it is getting in the hands of actual fans, they're not being gouged out of $500, sometimes even $1,500, then good on them. That's the right thing to do. Now, the pricing you guys are doing in the future, we'll get on to you for that. But somebody's done worse. We got to talk about somebody who's done worse first.
Mm-hmm.
I see thumbs down. Any final thoughts on the Switch 2 pre-order?
I will get one one day.
I mean,
one day.
I mean, they did it. They did as well as they could. I mean, if they really did curve the bots, I mean, like from what I've seen on at least on Walmart's website, and actually, if I go back to Best Buy, for me to confirm my order, I had to actually have several texts and emails sent. So when I was procuring it, it's just like, okay, we're going to send this off. And then I'm like, okay, I need to put this on my bank or on my card. They're like, okay, we need to send authorization to your bank app, confirm with your bank app. I'm like,
oh my God,
my bank app doesn't do this. Can we do it another way? It's like, all right, we'll do this. I had to go through like 3 or 4 different verifications before I could actually secure the pre-order.
I'm just glad.
I mean, at least they were doing something like that that you know curves all that.
Yeah, good on you, Nintendo. It's just the pricing, guys. The pricing. But let's talk about pricing for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about something that I think the bombshell dropped today, right?
Yep.
That's when we heard about this. Johnny's even got their nice glowing logo in his background. Let's talk about
tear it down, Johnny. Tear it down. Come on.
Throw it out the window. Fuck that thing. Let's talk about how Xbox decided to just go nuclear on itself. What the hell? For anybody who doesn't know, all of a sudden Xbox decided it was a fantastic idea to go with a 5-year-old console that's in its midlife and say, we are going to not drop the price and make it more affordable so you'll buy more consoles, which, by the way, they are absolutely in third place. Absolutely is without argument. The stats show it entirely. But no, did they decrease the price to maybe increase demand a little bit? Fuck no, they increased the price on both the Series S and Series X.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand this logic, this business sense, this anything. I don't get this. Please, one of you two, can you explain this to me?
Afraid because they're all American console from China and they have no money.
Yeah, I was gonna say the easiest thing to do is just blame your president, but if the pricing is the same in Europe, then we can't really blame it. But I'm still gonna blame Trump. Sorry, we don't get political here, but fuck Trump. You all thought it was gonna be great. now y'all paying for it, and then we're all in there with you. Can I just let you know how much more it is in Canada? The 1 terabyte Series X has jumped up $80. It is $730. If you want the baseline Series S with 512 gigs, it's now $449. They've jumped up $70.
Just buy a computer.
At this rate,
I mean, at this point, unless you want to go back and play all those old ass 360 games or stuff that's on the One, yeah, you might as well. But then again, most of the stuff that's on the One is probably on PC anyway. At this point,
like literally everything gets ported over.
Yeah, so. At that point, pretty much everything you'd really want to play should be over on PC.
If not, there are dedicated people who are like, taking the source code, decompiling it, and making it available on PC. Like someone decompiled Sonic Unleashed and the 360 version and put that on PC. So there you go. We just need more people doing that. Like I've had some guy who decompiled X-Men Origins Wolverine. I'm pretty sure it's the PC version, but like actually made it to it runs at a solid 60 frames, no screen tearing, updated HD textures. I played a little bit of that. I was like, holy shit. I don't need my 360 anymore. Get that out of here.
It's just sad because I am pretty sure that like this price increase is global. So yeah, we can blame the White House, which I mean to a degree I will, because this is crazy. But on top of it, I think that these companies believe they can now get away with it. Software, I would agree. I think you can get away with it. I think if you want to increase the cost of software, you're going to get away with it. Fine. That I get. But when it comes to like the actual hardware, the consoles, if it was brand new, sure. Because there is an issue with making GPUs and such right now. People who are building brand new PCs right now are feeling the pain. It's hard to get your hands on the latest GPUs without like going through all sorts of hurdles. So I get that. But that's not what's happening. This is old hardware at this point. Well, it came out during the holidays of 2020. So 4.5 years old. But still, this is not brand new, not by a long shot. At this point, if Sony has said that the PS5 is in its midlife at this point, I'm certain that Xbox Series S and X are also in their midlife too. Or worse, because didn't Microsoft already say that they're working on their successor?
Oh my god, I trying to remember. I think at like one of the last few conferences, it's like, yeah, we're working on the next one. It's like, but you barely out of the gate on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I gotta say, like the PS5 and Series X have been probably the most disappointing upgrade, generational upgrade ever. Like, other than just we got extra frames on certain games, I don't see really a big difference between the one and the series or PS4 and PS5, other than more frames.
Different. It's different. The PS4 is a piece of shit compared to the PS5. I swear to you.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
You guys keep saying this.
If you have a newer 4K TV with HDR, the difference between PS4 and PS5, there is a difference, pretty big one.
Like, dude, like when I was still playing my PS3 for years until I really played my PS4. I was like, this thing is not impressive. It's not that much better. I mean, it was improved, but it's like not that exciting. But like the PS4 to the PS5, I feel like it was like a big ass leap. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna die on this hill.
The other thing with PS5 that I really do enjoy, that I thought was a great upgrade, and fuck you Xbox because you didn't do this, is the M.2 NVMe upgrades for storage with PS5. So fucking great. It's so easy and way cheaper for PS5 to be able to get an upgrade, turn your 1 terabyte system into a 3 or 4 terabyte, just like that. And it's not that expensive. Meanwhile, over in Xbox land, fucking clown show, you have to get like some proprietary piece of shit to like plug into the back of it. And
stupid.
I don't hate Xbox. I don't. I mean,
should bring back on this new Xbox.
Yes. What's up?
They should bring back. They should produce new ones and have the proprietary software to bring back HD DVD. Let's go!
Oh my god!
Well, that's all for this episode.
The new Xbox.
You guys have a great night. That's all for this episode. I gotta go. That's terrible. Bye. Okay, fine. I'll stay. God. Chat saying it's superior. It's not superior. Stop it.
I've never seen an HD DVD before. I refuse to believe that's real.
What?
I've never seen one.
I've seen the player before. I've never seen it in the wild.
I watched so much shit on HD DVD on the Xbox. I didn't own an Xbox, but I watched shit on it. And it is supposedly a little bit better than Blu-ray. I don't know the nuance differences, but it was cool, yo. I don't know.
I really couldn't tell you because I seriously have never seen HD DVD. Not once. Not a single time. So I don't know what the big difference between the two are.
Oh.
Apparently we're getting a lesson.
Back.
We're getting a lesson in chat here. I have no idea. We're efficient in coding. What does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't understand.
But I mean, Blu-ray sounds cooler.
No, I agree.
Blue's a cool color.
We need to bring Laserdisc back. Fuck this. Laserdisc would be perfect.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into old hardware. Okay.
Oh, you don't want to talk about old hardware with the old hardware collectors?
No, I can't get into this right now. It's too much. I cannot derail.
So I don't have an opportunity to continue talking about my OG Famicom, and then you can talk about Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, back to crapping on Xbox. I was gonna say I don't hate Xbox. I don't. I was a big fan of 360.
I do.
And ever since the one, ever since Xbox One, everything has gone to fucking hell in a handbasket. It really has. It's been not great all around. And this just, it doesn't make things any better at all. It's just insanity. I don't know how when you were like in third place, not debatable, you were in third place. People are wondering if you're even going to make it to the next generation, and you do this. Like, the fuck? Usually people get price cuts if you're having problems getting an audience.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
This might be like a low-key strategy for Phil Spencer to be like, all right, that's it, we're out. I mean, we tried our best, and that's all Jesus asks of us. You said you didn't want consoles anymore, so we're not doing them.
Well,
like, but
what if Sega and Microsoft teamed up and they brought the Dreamcast 2 as the next gen? I would buy that.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, we kind of already had a Dreamcast 2. It was called the OG Xbox.
No. It didn't have the 2 in the name. It didn't have the 2 in the name. I want the 2 in the name.
I'm sorry. Did the OG Xbox have VMUs? It did not have VMUs. You gotta have VMUs.
Okay,
you know
I'll give it to you on that.
Does the OG Xbox have Seaman 2?
No, nobody wants Seaman 2.
Who are you talking to?
Now you think about it, if
Seaman 2.
The GameCube is technically the Dreamcast 2.
It didn't have VMUs.
Wait, think about it.
It didn't have Seaman 2.
But you could use the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Link cable to basically have a VMU.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, you win.
I used that Tingle Finder for Wind Waker.
You were the only person I know who's actually done that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's great. I used it once, though.
I want memory cards with little chows in them again. I want memory cards with chows. Let's go. Let's get a Dreamcast 2 going.
I'd love Dreamcast 2. I don't think it's going to happen at all. Here's what I think is going to happen. Go ahead.
You remember Nathan going around E3 as Keith asking about the Dreamcast 2?
Yes.
And he got kicked out because he dared interrupt Olivia Munn in G4. Which, by the way, I kind of have a little thing about that. Like, they were holding like little contests for like, oh, you can win this like bag of nuts by playing a game. It's like, oh, hi, games journalist. I am also games journalist. Would you like to play a game with me? It's like, no. It's like, I'm in line to play like the Halo 3 or whatever was out that year. It's like, no, I don't want to play a game.
Yeah, that is a little on the weird side.
Yeah, that's what just brought in my mind. It's like, okay, are we? If we brought out if she was bringing up regular people that were just there, sure. But like E3 is supposed to be for games journalists. That wasn't even like one of the prominent years where like a bunch of YouTubers were going. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, anyone can come to E3 now. Yeah, sure. Cover us for your YouTube page. This was still like, no, news and games journalist media were only there. And then somehow Keith got in there. I don't know.
When it was official.
Official.
Chat says Sega Saturn II, Sega Uranus.
I don't think. Okay, real talk. If Sega really did come back in, they would stay the fuck away from anything related to the Saturn because of just how much of a clusterfuck that whole thing was. That thing killed the company. I don't know who heard it, but it killed the company. They were dead in the water until I can't remember the name of the dude, but he left like a large portion of his fortune to keep that company afloat. Like they were absolutely teetotally fucked. And they had an angel.
Sega CD2 Ultra 4K Blu-ray HD DVD.
Oh my god. And stuff like Sega CD 32X. This is why Sega fell the fuck apart. Is because they just kept making some of the stupidest ideas and business decisions. Like, you know, their Japanese division and their American division were fighting with each other all the time. One constantly fucking over the other and vice versa. It made no sense. Everybody was just having a giant pissing contest. And then, oh, wow, what do you mean we have a giant bucket of piss at the end? What? I can't believe that.
No.
And that's what killed them. But here we go. I guess Xbox decided to wake up today and be like, it's a good day to be Sega. And so they decided to just start increasing prices. And by the way, they're also going to increase their game prices to $80. Did you hear that, folks? So that's going to be awesome.
You know, it's all Tears of the Kingdom's fault that all these prices are going up, everyone. They started this trend.
Who the fuck is buying a shit ton of Xbox games to begin with? They have a thing called Game Pass. So you've got Game Pass, which already cannibalizes your market, and you're going to increase the price on your games? Are you fucking crazy?
You guys, I had to do everything in my power to convince my brother to not get a Series X or a Series S. He wanted to get a Series S for his kids. And I was like, bitch, don't. And he's like, well, I really want to play Halo. And I'm like, get a fucking Xbox One. So I found him the Halo Xbox One with all the cool shit. And I'm like, just reinforcing this idea of like, don't buy an Xbox. He just wants Halo. He kind of like bought an Xbox for his kids, like more kind of like for himself. So he could play like 3 games. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to show him this price increase. Don't fucking buy this thing. Don't. Get a PlayStation. Get a PlayStation. And then you can play with Auntie Liz.
Really want to play Halo? Just get it on Steam.
Yeah, just
okay, but
fucking play Halo on PC.
But middle-aged man with no concept of actual technology will not understand this. So just like keep that in mind.
I'm sure it plays on the deck. He could play it on Steam Deck.
He doesn't know what that is. He doesn't know what that is, okay? Well, he's a boomer.
Well, that's when you come to him.
He's an upper 30s boomer, okay?
Whoa.
30s?
Whoa. Whoa. Hey.
He's upper 30s.
He's getting close to...
He's like... No, but okay, so imagine someone who's like 3 or 4 years younger than you. That's a boomer.
That is kind of sad.
3 or 4... No.
Okay?
That is kind of sad.
Yes. He has boomer mentality. I'm gonna text something to our private chat to give you an idea of this personality.
I've heard that before. Boomer isn't a state of being, it's a way of life. And I think that's just absolutely true. But no, you need to just come to him and say the future is now, old man, and hand him a Steam Deck.
It's to say right now.
Okay, I just sent you guys a private message.
All right,
it's $10 for the Master Chief Collection. Just saying.
Oh, really quick, throwing over the chat because we are live here. So if you're listening to us later on, we just got a raid. So thanks so much for the raid,
what?
Red Robe.
Hi, Robe.
Super appreciate it. Thank you.
Wrestling.
I saw the wrestling and I was like so sad. I'm like, we're gonna go live and I can't tune in. But Rob, thank you.
Very much appreciated.
Come
on in.
I know
We're
he
saying
has a
bad
lot
shit
to
about
say.
Xbox.
Oh, he wrote like a page and a half on Twitter about this. If you want to see Robe's thoughts on the whole thing,
I would love to read that because any negativity it's coming to right
why
now,
don't we have
they deserve.
take a call in from Robe?
I think call-ins from people when we go live sounds like a really cool idea. Let us know in chat if you'd like to see that. Happen.
You keep freezing. We'll have to revisit the idea.
Oh, I have to keep freezing.
We gotta fix your camera situation first before we can bring anyone else on here.
I mean, I keep being frozen, but I'm just gonna have to let it go. No reaction, motherfucker. Okay.
Hang on, I'm bringing up my soundboard. Where is it?
Okay, I sent you guys funny things for your enjoyment at a future time. Okay.
Here it is. There you go.
DK?
Oh my god, we have to stop talking about Xbox because there is one more thing before we wrap up. But okay, final thought that I have, and then we're going to go to what Liz wanted to talk about here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you all think that we are going to see a Game Pass app on Switch 2?
No, because they've already done.
I hope not.
They've already have like the game share and the virtual game card stuff has been added now. Like I don't know if you've updated your guys' switches to firmware 20. They've implemented all that stuff now. So like they're getting into the fact that like you can share games with family members or like have that virtual card and give it to someone for like 2 weeks and trade it back, like the whole rental system. I don't think they're gonna go to a Game Pass model.
No, not a Game Pass
I mean, like
model.
they got like
not a Game Pass model. No, Game Pass. As in Xbox, we took it out in the back. We gave it the old yeller. We buried it, but we kept Game Pass alive.
Oh, you need just Microsoft keeping just Game Pass and no more console.
Mm-hmm. And then putting it in other places like Switch 2.
Oh, absolutely. Like they had the whole thing, like their whole advertising campaign was like, this is an Xbox and this is an Xbox and the computer you're on, that's an Xbox. Your tablet's an Xbox. Your watch is an Xbox. They're putting Game Pass on so many things. Like here's the funny thing. If the Switch 2 somehow has some type of internet browser, technically you could, if they figure out like, pairing controllers and all that, technically you could probably make that an Xbox. Like you could do cloud streaming through the website, through the Switch.
Yeah. I fully think
like some modders have done it with the OG Switch. Like they done it to where like they could mod it, have like an actual functioning browser in there.
Yeah.
And they had before they took it down, they had Stadia working through Switch.
Oh my god.
And I've seen people playing Cyberpunk 2077 on the OG Switch.
So I think with Switch 2, why not? They seem to be getting along really well. So I think it'd be the perfect environment. And it would allow Microsoft to continue having that customer base, because I think in the end, Xbox is not going to be a hardware thing anymore. You're not going to be able to think of Xbox as hardware. It's going to be not even software. It's going to be cloud.
As far as like consoles, yeah, they're going to be dead. I don't anticipate them making another home console. I think they're going to just go straight to Game Pass. They will still sell accessories. I will still maintain Xbox controller, best controller. Just like how it feels. Like I can't. If I could, I would try to convert the controller over to PS5, which I think is possible, but I don't want to buy any more adapters. But like, Xbox close second, Switch. I know I always love the placement of where the analog sticks are comparative to where it is on a PlayStation. So yeah, I'm going to anticipate there's not going to be a next Xbox.
No. So I do think it'll show up on the Switch too. I don't think it's going to show up on PlayStation because those two they don't get along at all for any reason. So sorry, anybody who's still rocking PlayStation, I don't think you're going to get it. But honestly, I think that those folks probably don't care all that much. I don't know too many PlayStation fans who are dying to play Halo or something of that nature.
No. I don't give a shit.
There you go.
Yeah, 'cause that's scary. I'm kind of wondering what the numbers are on PS5 for Forza Horizon 5 because that recently just came to PS5.
Well, that's a good question. Could they sell a Game Pass? I would assume a Game Pass cloud machine for like $100. Uh, honestly, I think 100 stretching it if it's going to be just like a Game Pass cloud machine. I think it would have to be cheaper than that. And then at that point, you just have to wonder, is it even worth it? I think a better strategy would be let everybody else worry about the hardware and you reap the software rewards. But we're going to go ahead and we'll jump off that topic. We're going to go to the last thing before we wrap up this evening because Liz has something special to share with us. And
a
Liz,
little bit of
okay,
late
there she goes.
news at this point. A little bit of late news. So I had the pleasure of going to Nintendo World like 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you guys. You need to book a trip to Orlando, please. Can you like solemnly swear right now?
I would
Johnny?
love to.
I mean, it's the place we've always wanted to go, but not to get political again, but you know, we've been hearing horror stories of Canadians going down south there, so or even going to the States. So that's something we're gonna look at when things kind of calm down.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
I
We
was
have some
gonna say,
concerns about this.
can you
there's a
make
lot of
sure the
Canadians
people
where I
aren't being
live.
crazy?
They come down. I'm sorry?
Can you make sure that like
What,
the
what?
people aren't being crazy when I come down there?
I mean, Florida is crazy. You met a
Yes.
Florida man, right?
I met Florida Man.
Yeah. So Nintendo World is probably the most amazing thing ever in the world. Okay. Amazing. I don't know how to describe it. So I went to Universal last summer for the first time, and I was honestly wowed by the Simpsons Land, let me tell you. And I think I liked Simpsons Land so much because it was so like outrageously cartoonish and like felt like the Simpsons. I don't know how to describe it. And like not that the rest of the park is bad or anything, but I'm like the cartoon shit, it's good. Nintendo World, you guys, everything that you could like, if Mario was real, that's what Nintendo World is, first off. But like every single little damn thing is like an interaction in Nintendo World. You think of like the weird ass shit that you could do in a Nintendo game, it can happen in Nintendo World. Okay? Like you enter Nintendo World through the Peach's Castle. Okay? You can like run up to the paintings and it'll do the Mario 64 thing and go. There's question mark blocks all over the place. You can get these little wristband things that I don't like spending money on, but they have mini games. And then these mini games unlock things for you to do in the park.
Oh my god.
You get like Bowser keys to go on the Bowser thing. The baby Bowser thing. You guys will not believe how insane this place is. I only went on one ride because I went on like a preview thing. I was invited to a preview thing before it was open to pass holders even. And shit keeps breaking. They'll be like, here's an hour-long line. And it'll be like 3 hours. Okay. Things keep breaking. And the thing is that the public can go in now and spend money, not the public, pass holders can go in. But I feel bad because it's like $150 a pop to go to this park, but shit keeps breaking. So maybe wait until after the president's term, Johnny, because things will be fixed by that point and probably more efficient, right? Because shit kept breaking. So I did go on the Yoshi ride. And I like wanted to cry the whole time, like not like a bad cry. Everything was like Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, pastel, cute, adorable, kawaii, like every cute little Yoshi thing imaginable, like melted my heart. People say the Mario Kart ride's super cool. Oh my god, it's like Bowser's Castle going up to it. It's so freaking crazy. And then they had the Bang Kart ride in the Donkey Kong world.
Oh my god, that sounds so cool.
Oh, so it's open now then?
You guys.
Yeah.
And you can
Oh,
you can
good.
play the
So-
bongos?
Oh, yes, there I can't even remember if I played the bongos, but people were doing that. But like the Donkey Kong world is like Donkey Kong Country Returns-esque, and they have like the monkey temple, and you guys, I was crying because there's hidden Pikmin all over the park in that part of the park. There's little Pikmin everywhere. And you just have to look for them. They're in weird little places.
Oh, my mom would love that.
You guys, I was like, Cody kept finding little Pikmin, and I would be like, I'd be crying. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, we definitely
I don't know
gotta
what
do
else
this.
there is to say, but it's like literally real life. They have a gift shop that's like a Mario Kart themed gift shop, or it's like a shop, like an auto shop. You guys.
Those like here,
Awesome.
like those slap bands that you get that you touch on the blocks and all that
Yeah.
and all the interactive stuff. That's
for the
technically
mini
amiibo,
games.
right?
I don't even know if you can use it like in game for like amiibo stuff. I didn't even
I'm
like
pretty
consider
sure it's
that.
technically amiibo. Let's just see.
Oh,
I know
fun
it's the
question.
RF whatever shit.
Fun
What?
question in
They had
chat.
a Tears of the Kingdom themed Zelda area outside the park. It was really big but really empty. Haha, Cody. Haha. Haha. And also there are rumors that they're gonna do a Zelda thing, because there's a big gift shop. Like one of the primary gift shops has like the Peach's Castle, like stained glass looking stuff. Okay.
Mhm.
And if you look in it, it's got like all the Mario characters. And then they have Donkey Kong and Diddy. And they also have Link and Zelda. But no other Nintendo characters. Like other franchises,
Yeah.
but Zelda.
That'd be
Dude,
pretty
can you
sweet.
imagine if they made like a section that's dedicated to Metroid? It's all
That'd be
spooky.
insane and super scary. That would be so scary.
Oh, like,
Like
So
I
just
can't
checking
beat a new
on,
Metroid game because they're too scary.
Just checking
Yeah.
on Nintendo's site. So yeah, the power up bands can be used as amiibos. So there's the
Oh,
Mario,
fuck yeah.
I
Luigi,
didn't
Peach,
know!
Daisy, Toad, and Yoshi.
oh my
So they'll
god.
act as the
And
amiibo
Donkey
for the
Kong.
corresponding character. Oh, is there a Donkey Kong one now?
I didn't exclusive to Orlando because of the Donkey Kong Country area.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. So
Also,
yeah, apparently they'll act like
we
that
realized.
amiibo.
You realize what?
Oh, we realized I lost out on a contract with Universal because there's a fully voiced acted Toadette in the Yoshi ride. And we got very angry because I could have been the Toadette, you guys. I could have been Toadette. I can't do the
What a
Toad
shame.
voice on the spot. I'm feeling too much pressure from Cody in chat right now.
That's okay.
Anyway.
We'll give you 2 weeks to prepare.
No, I'm gonna be gone in 2 weeks, by the way. I will be at my next con.
Oh,
So-
that's fine. You've
we'll
got even
figure
more
something out.
time, but we got to hear it next time.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you guys
Hopefully by
know what
then we'll have
happens to
a-
Toadette? Chat's asking.
Is Toadette? Did Toadette get the
Turn
Luigi?
into get the crown. Turn into Peach.
No. Has anyone played the latest Mario parties?
Yeah,
have,
she's the no wait, that's Mario Party, Super Mario Party. She's the one that you have to go to get the crown or you get the stars.
Okay. So play that game and use items, and you come back and report to me what happens. That you have homework.
Okay.
You have wives
Okay.
to play Mario Party with. Figure out what happens and what sets me off when you use a certain item.
A certain item. Okay.
A certain
Huh.
item. Okay.
Sounds good to me. Well, that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Okay, you have to
one-
report back to me next time.
One question in chat from our wonderful Relic Raider. When you were finding Pikmin in there, was it like finding the Koroks and Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild? Did you get like little mini prizes or anything?
No, but there are things in the park you can like activate little. There's like hidden things where you can like activate your Nintendo bracelet in the park to make things interact and work. But no, they're just like little statues, like of them carrying stuff or just like walking around. Little Easter eggs everywhere.
Well, I know I am 100% going. I don't know if it's going to be in Orlando though, because we'll see.
No.
It gets a
It's
little
the easiest
crazy
place for you
there.
guys to get to.
But also, like,
Go in,
I
like,
would love
5
to go
years.
to that. But I'd also like to go to the Simpsons stuff before it eventually will get taken over by Disney. I don't know. I don't think Disney would ever do that. But
I think their contract with The Simpsons is ending in a couple of years. So if it's not renewed, which they're going to switch it out for something else.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But it probably will end
I'd
up
love to
being
go
like,
there. I would love to go there just so I can go to the Moe's Tavern and be like, why is your flaming not purple? Why is it orange? Because that's the one thing pet peeve of mine. It's just like, I know it's just soda with like dry ice to make it look like it's flaming, but like you make it
it's
just
supposed to be
grape
purple,
soda instead of orange soda. Keep it consistent.
That's right. It is supposed to be purple. What the hell?
Yeah.
Most was really fun to hang out in. So just so you know, that was a highlight. And then the Duff guys. Oh my god. I don't know why the Simpsons stuff is like so silly, but it's like my favorite thing in regular Universal. I don't know. It's so lame, but I love it.
Duff guys. Are they giant Duff bottles?
Yeah.
Like,
really?
Oh my god, please tell me.
Like the mascot guys.
Surly. Hey,
They have like
after one guy. Surly.
They have like, they look like hedges, like that kind of thing. Yeah. I think they're supposed to be hedges. I can't remember. It's something like that. And they also have merchandise.
Yeah, but every time
there
I
is
hear
board
like,
merchandise.
But it's always sold out, isn't it?
No, wait, I saw
We're all
stuff.
sold out
I saw
board
stuff.
license plates.
They were in stock. You could buy it.
It is going to take me a little bit of time to get down there, though. I've got to wait till, like, I've said that any major vacations or places we go, she's got to be old enough to remember it. So
yeah,
it's going to be like 5 years or so.
Like 5 plus.
Yeah, so Scarlett can remember us going to places like that. I want her to be like, just as enthused to be there as me. And I've got to do the test because there's no guarantee she's going to grow up and love Mario and Nintendo like I do. I mean, I'm going to be heartbroken and destroyed if that's the case. But kids are people. People have their own opinions, so she may hate Mario.
But I mean, she likes Pokemon. She did. You guys did the starter test,
and I won.
Big Squirtle.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Now you have to buy her like as many Squirtle plushies as possible. I'm always reminded of like there's a clip of Max and his daughter Ripley, where like they did it with her. I don't think he filmed it, but like obviously her favorite is Bulbasaur, and she has like 50 of these things. And there's like a clip where like Jessica brings her in. It's just like, you need all like chat. She needs all these to go to bed, right? And she's like, you need all this to go to bed. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take her to bed. And then all of a sudden, in the distance, you hear, oh no. She goes, oh no, we dropped one. You're like, I'll pick it up.
Oh God, chat. Yeah. Oh,
what?
Scarlett grows up to be a sick. I can see that now.
Oh,
I don't want to play Mario,
no,
Daddy. I want to play Sonic Forces.
Oh
God, no. No.
Go on. Don't you want to play Killer Instinct? No, I want to play Eternal Champions. Yeah. Don't you want to play Turtles in Time? No, I want to play Hyperstone Heist.
The heartbreak. Oh my God, that's just no. Okay, now they're all they're being terrible. Everybody in chat, they're all banned.
Oh no! If she writes Sonic fan fiction, she's just a creative mind.
Oh my God.
Daddy,
Excuse me.
My OC.
What am I doing? What am I doing, you guys?
Oh,
I'm wearing the fucking Sonic Magfest merch right now. Okay.
Everything is gone to hell at once.
Don't ask about that.
God. Oh, but yeah, just don't. Especially not the shit that Johnny read that one time.
Oh God!
Were you playing or were you reading? I can't remember.
I was reading.
You were the one reading. Okay.
Zach was playing Sonic Adventure, and I was reading Sonic High or Sonic
yeah. I'd
High
rather
School,
stick my arm into a meat grinder. Just
He's
no.
like, but I was 15 when I wrote that, and really edgy. It's like, yeah, sure, kid.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Edgy, yes, of course. Okay, good Lord. Now that I am emotionally scarred forever, and I'm not sure that parenting is the right decision after all, I think we could go ahead and wrap up this episode. My God. Any departing words from any of us to chat now that they have ruined my life?
We'll report to you guys the Until Dawn movie if it's shit or not.
All right.
Oh God, that was terrible. So instead of Galaxy Place, she plays Lost World.
Oh
my God. Okay. That's it. Everybody, have the fucking night you deserve. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you to have a good night. Have the night you deserve. The rest of you can have a good night. That's been the reset button. We love you, except some of you. Some of you, especially that one, terrible, terrible people. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.